when it comes to Assange, the mainstream media, they instantly have articles published and they jump all over the story. I can tell you something. I didn't see any of these people in the court. We're like 10 people in the court. When Sky News rolled up towards the end of the extradition hearing, the presenter didn't even know the judge's name. He had to look at a cue card or something. It's just pathetic. So my point here is that you have about 10 of us who are in the court reporting, and the mainstream outlets, they rip off. They completely rip off our coverage, and then they twist it to smear Assange. Again, I can't remember who published this headline, or it was something along the lines of the High Court clears the last obstacle or last hurdle to get Assange to the U.S. Like as if it's some, mission accomplished. We're now closer to extraditing a journalist and criminalizing standard journalistic practices. Well done. So my point here is that with Assange having a stroke as well, guarantee you they're going to be all over it like a bunch of fleas. And the problem is that they're going to just sensationalize it, just like they did with his mental health during the extradition hearing, without actually explaining why this is happening. Assange had a stroke. Why did he have a stroke? Because he's being persecuted. Chronic lung condition. Couldn't go see a dentist. He has depression, right? Suffering from severe mental illness. The UN Special Rapporteur visits him with 2 doctors. They say that this guy's clearly being tortured. You have some of the best neuropsychiatrists on the planet, in the world, testifying on his behalf, saying this man is sick. He's suicidal. He can't even wear winter clothes in the freezing cold. They won't even give him his winter clothes. 7 years he's stuck in the embassy, right? No sunlight, crappy London smog, can't breathe. No wonder. Just these physical conditions. In addition to being persecuted, victim of a political witch hunt. You have the CIA on your back, various governments, the UK government, the Swedish government, the US government, they all want to get you. I mean, who the hell wouldn't be sick from that? Physically and mentally sick, ill from that. And the mainstream media won't tell you that. They'll just sensationalize it. Oh, he had a stroke. Why? Explain it. Explain why he had that. This is very clear that chronic stress leads to things like this. And it could be something worse, maybe. Who knows? God forbid. But this witch hunt for 10 years, they're never going to talk about that. CNN, they don't even call him a journalist. It's like the WikiLeaks founder. So I just wanted to make that small note. That's why I wanted to explain that to you, because there's a long history of various things that have happened to Assange, to deteriorate his health mentally and physically. And it's not me saying that. This is the doctors, the numerous doctors, Crosby, Professor Koppelman, Blackwood, Dealey. I mean, even the prosecution's own doctors said the guy is depressed. They just disagreed to which level and how suicidal he was, but they agreed he was suicidal and that he's depressed. And you shouldn't separate mental issues from physical. Your brain is in your body after all. The two affect each other. This chronic stress, this anxiety leads to physical issues, as you can see. And so, how many more doctors do you need to prove that, to say that? But of course, the mainstream media, they won't ever report it how it is. So I wanted to make sure that I did.